A liner on Lundy's glove into center field. The Florida Marlins have won. Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop. Besides Lawrence, safe. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
Go to the other field.
3-2 now. Affeldt has not given up a homer this year. He won in 55 innings last year.
He's tough to pick up. He's pretty deceptive. Got that herky-jerky motion coming at you, and he still throws pretty firm for a left-handed pitcher.
22 consecutive scoreless appearances in the postseason for Affeldt.
Teams will let you hang around for a while to keep doing that. Wow. Springer walks one. Deep left center field. George Springer is back. That's a home run for George Springer. The first one allowed by Affeldt this season. And welcome.
So they do get this fifth of the year to make 4-3 afterwards.
Electricity, they guided that Astro offense here late in the game. Foul out the tough fastball that he took a good swing at. This was a mistake that creeped back all over the plate. Affeldt knew immediately when he saw that ball creep back over that middle third that George Springer was going to barrel it up. That ball not elevated either. That ball was a laser beam to center left center field.
I'm playing against the Red Sox.
Drove in a run with a single in the fourth. He's 1 for 3. Gaddis on deck as the Astros look for more here in the home 8th. Giants will have their 9-1-2 hitters due up in the 9th.
Welcome everyone as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I'm a little worried about this team. I mean, the postseason is coming. We all know they're going to be there. But, man, they're playing poor baseball right now. You like to go into the postseason playing your best baseball. They're not doing it right now.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Stepping in, Jeff Bagwell, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
George Springer. Ball was absolutely tied. Welcome back, George Springer. The igniter in that lineup for the Houston Astros and another youngster, John Singleton, having himself a night down there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center
Joe
field.
Singleton tonight.
He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely.
Tonight
here
with Miss Mill to break. Gonna go leads up to League 64. Johnson Singleton, 4 for 5, 2 homers, and
well, Matt, they
cannot
find
be out.
themselves
Currently
already
in the
down
seventh
one.
inning.
The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score one run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Sergey Romo, 14 games this season, no 1 record, 10-1 first pitch, 8 holds, 340 EDOA, and his whip is 116.
He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now Junior swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's set down for route number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark.
Willie Jackson just hit this. Okay, maybe not. How far he can hold it again?
Presented by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fare now at southwest.com. And by Whataburger. You've never had a club sandwich quite like this. The Whataburger Honey Mustard Butter Chicken Club. Here for a limited time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a high pop-up. Cano is there for it. And that's the third out. One hit, one left. On to the second inning now from Fenway
2-0
Park.
record,
It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox
57
nothing.
EOA in 7 saves. Astros 4-0 in games appeared.
Here's
14-0
the Panda
so.
now, Pablo Sandoval. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Heading for second is Sandoval. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, that's not how he wanted it. He throws 2 pitches and bam, bam, he's got a runner now in scoring position. He's got to buckle down.
Now at the plate, Scott King. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In to score the runner from 3rd, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Standing in now, Calvin Ayers takes this the other way to right. Betts is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he is in there.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Bryce Harper now. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead.
I know a lot of people aren't making a big deal out of runs batted in, but my goodness, RBIs, you got to score runs. To have the most RBIs in one season, that is a remarkable number and feat. I don't know if we'll see anybody reach this number again. Can't believe I was here to be able to witness this. It makes me want to pinch myself. I'm more excited, and I'm not the one who drove the runs in.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 3 runs already home here. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Carter. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Robbie Cano now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and this one is gone. A home run. So So a 3-run shot to left center, number 35 now on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
It wasn't going to give his 35th on the year.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Hit hard up the middle. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run homer for Pablo Sandoval. And his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Pablo Sandoval now has 60 homers on the year.
60 home runs on the season. You know, when you start getting that area, everybody starts talking about Babe Ruth. He did, after all, set the standard for those 60 home run seasons. This is really impressive stuff.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Eduardo Rodriguez is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching the team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to
a swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer as they just continue to pour it on here.
Altuve get his 60th on the year. Astros win. Astros win.
His second pitch that's coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting.
In now, Scott King. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far as this lead got even wider.
He gets his 49th homer of the year.
Well, they say hitting's contagious, but I didn't know home runs were. Third home run in a row by this team. They have got it working right now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Calvin Ayers. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2.
Now it's the Washington Angels.
11-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he's safe.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Fouled back. A runner at first with no outs here. To short. Flips it underhand. Altuve for 1. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 9 homers and 41 RBIs. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Stepping in now, Josh Rutledge as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9th, catcher, Leroy Winnicott.
Now to the plate, Leroy Winnicott. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Carter has it in his sights. And that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They trail in this one 11-0.
Oh my God, June, we get to his fourth home of the year.
He'll stand in
To
to
cut
open
it to
things up here in the
6-1.
third.
Bryce Harper.
Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Cespedes gets his 77th home of the year.
So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Standing in now, Joe Carter. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
It's the LA Angels of Anaheim hosting the Rockies. The Angels prevailed with 3 in the 8th last night, 5-2 in final. The Rockies
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Big number 67 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Joe Carter hit his 67th home of the year.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
The Hector.
Now. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too
Hector Sunday goes 6 starts, 22 records, 257 DOA, 35 innings pitched, 18 walks, 31 strikeouts, 4 homers without him, posting 2-8 against him.
No doubt about it.
He grew up in New Jersey. Really good left-handed arm, and a guy that's surprised a lot of folks because he was originally drafted in the 30th round by the White Sox. Part of that 18th trade with the White Sox.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And he's also a crossfire. When he steps, he strides probably about a foot over to the first base side.
From the stretch. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Cano scores. 2-run score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that three-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
He's a little herky-jerky. He's got, semi-violent delivery. Probably not as violent as Franco Morales.
In now, Scott King. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
It's tough to hit. A batting average of this is just 208. Lefty's hitting 176, right-handed 228.
0-1, here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
So, there's San Diego. 53 pitcher for the Angels.
Swing and a miss way behind the
57%
big fastball.
That ball's out of the zone,
90.8 miles per hour. 15% pace up,
It looks like the ball just
83.1
took
miles
off
per
and
hour.
rose up. Didn't
13%
rise.
cutter,
He just
86
executed
miles
the
per hour.
location properly.
9% slider, 79.3 miles per hour.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
6% curveball, 73.3 miles per hour.
Here he comes again, 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Calvin Ayers, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight, 0 for 2 at this point.
That was the double by Dickerson on a 2-0 pitch to the right field corner. There was a single and a double off the bat of Morneau, but he hit both
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jays are out in front, 16-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mookie Betts. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and he got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Solo shot that time from Ken Griffey Jr. Number 43 on the year for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Ken Griffey Jr. needed his 43rd on the year.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
So digging in now, Mike Trout. He popped out in his first trip.
Leonardo had 11 plans and family members at Angels Stadium last night.
Margot drives this ball to right. Calhoun is there. And I'm saying, as you are at home, and I guarantee number 5 is right now, I'll finally square one up and it goes right at somebody.
Calhoun at the top of the and it's now September. You know what that means. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, sooner you sign up,
So good, Perry versus Pete
so don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information.
Their lineup brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fare now at southwest.com. Mike Scioscia has Albert Pujols batting third, David Freese, Eric Ibar, Johnny with Carlos Perez looking to do something. Kyle Kendrick, who worked very cheap in the ball game, gave up the
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the windup and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat.
Harper.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
They have been starved for offensive output like they had last year. They've been one of the poorest offensive teams in baseball this year after leading everybody in runs
scored a year ago. Their lineup brought to you by
Set up
Southwest
away with the
Airlines.
changeup, but it's 1-1.
Mike Scioscia has Albert Pujols batting third, David Freese, Eric Ibar, Johnny Giavotella, who drove in the game-winning run.
So Red Sox are still in first place.
Line fouled off to the
A's are
left
still in
and a few
first.
rows
A's and
back.
Water's still in first place. Cubs are still in first place, and the Giants are still in first place.
Similar to what we saw last night when Kyle Hendrick, who worked very deep in the ball game, gave up
Ready on 1-2.
Well, it is because
Fastball
Kyle
stays
Jordan
way
Lyle,
up that
6
time
starts,
for
2 and 3
ball 2.
record,
That's a good take on
442
that
EOA,
fastball
36
there.
and
You
2
know
very
he's
fifth,
looking for something
17
up
walks,
there to
21
drive, but that was
strikeouts,
just
2
a
homers
little
allowed in
above
fourth
his
inning,
happy
284
zone.
against them.
Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
284, so.
the center fielder, Yoenis
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch on its way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster.
Well, the Green Monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any
The
other
left fielder,
place.
number
That's the
29.
coolness of Fenway Park and the Green Monster.
Carter.
You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the Monster. You can tell everybody that one.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the
Mike
cycle.
Trout pitches per plate appearance. Mike Trout, 4.08 last in 2012.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced
4.21
foul at the plate, and
in
that moves the
2013.
count to 0-2 now.
4.45 in 2014. Then Major League Baseball.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out.
4.30 this year. The average is 3.82 in 2012, 3.84 in 2013, 3.83 in 2014, and 3.80.
Clearly, he
3.80
wasn't looking for it.
this year.
So it's a backwards K for him.
So having clear average,
Batting in once again,
4.09.
Robinson Cano. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Cano waits on the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rutledge ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but you can forgive them as they still hold an
for
enormous
plate
lead.
appearance.
Boy's going to get up, make the catch, almost popped out of the glove. That alignment works out again because there are 3 on the left side.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Manny Machado.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, Cal Ripken, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to short. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Josh Rutledge.
So striding forward now, Josh Rutledge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. And as you can see, they are way behind. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
2-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
And another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 40.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Ready for another shot now, Pablo Sandoval. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
You were able to get a shot. He was not standing still, but you could, his hand had blown up already. This did hit him on his throwing hand, on the outside part of his throwing hand. Immediately he started to shake on it. And here's the knot.
First pitch on its way.
Look at that already.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Worry about a fracture in there. You have to go get an X-ray. And recall last year when on a bad plate he broke his hand. That was his glove hand.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, They don't come much better than what you saw right there.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
In now, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double.
This is the first time in Santiago's career.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Career, he gets close to 50 points better against lefties.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 16-1. Now at the plate, Leroy Winnica. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this is fouled at the plate. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Leroy Winnica is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
On Root Sports is brought to you by your hometown Toyota stores. Let's go places. And by
Red
Southwest
Sox
Airlines.
fans, enter your name into the 100.
One out, nobody on.
Welcome back to Anaheim in the Big A.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that
Good
misses, but
thing,
he's still
man.
in command.
8
1-2.
games, 1-0 record.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And here's a changeup in there for a called
326 DOA, 19-1 first pitch, 6 walks, 9 strikeouts, 1 home run without, 4 inning, 307 against them.
Yesterday, they were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
At the plate, Jeff Bagwell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is
phone 51 Wednesday, no Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 48 Sunday, no Monday, Tuesday, 99 total.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Somewhere in that same neighborhood, that helps out. 1 pitch and 1 out. A lot. Yeah.
In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Harper. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. His club will hit when we return.
The 1 out, Eric Ibar again hitting that good spot.
Ready now, Scott King. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Calvin Ayers. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know I use this phrase a lot here. He has a chip on his shoulder. He was
Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Overwhelming stuff, but he will battle you, and he's not afraid.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Third or fourth level. That doesn't intimidate him. So no, it's field to field, 60 feet 6 inches. I got to attack the hitters, and then use my guile and guts.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
California kid.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
You're 1 play away from all of a sudden being in there, so you have to be even more ready than the other.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Maybe even not have their shoes undone, but just have them lightly tied till the phone rings. Then they tighten them up, lace them up, and let's go.
That ball can ring 7 times between now and the 8th inning. And John Axford knows it's not for him.
He's got the 9.
2 outs, nobody on, and here's John.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Ken Griffey Jr.
So I want to take this coolest.
We'll leave things off in detail when they were at the top of the order. One tacos and the Rockies scored 7 or more. Go to participating Colorado Taco.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
0-2 pitch to Junior. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hit back up the middle. King scoops it up, and they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Yeah, he's safe.
Here's Manny Machado now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. He settles under it, makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. One left for the Red Sox, and they remain well behind. Tyler Thornburg enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tyler Thornburg.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
So for him to pile up some strikeouts, that's not unusual, but we're seeing guys take pitches thinking that it was inside or was going to cut. He struck out the last 3 guys that he's faced. But you're right.
Corey Dickerson, in fact, 5 strikeouts are now in order. Stubbs, Hundley, LeMahieu, Dickerson, Tulowitzki.
Let's go back to spring training for a moment. You're more concerned during spring training about your
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
The windup and the 0-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
No,
that was a ball.
There, and it's 1-2.
I'm not sure what he saw in that pitch. Just a little too aggressive. That ball's in the dirt.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Benintendi. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
He gets his 78th home of the year.
3 home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Carter. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rutledge is there on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Ball 1.
Really good because that ball is down. With a foot back in the ground, he makes contact down and away from him. He slices it to right field.
1-1. Here it comes. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and hits it foul off.
Rockies have won into the play all the time. Todd Hamilton 28, Larry Walker 24, Troy Tulowitzki 23, Carlos Gonzalez 15, and
as it finds a lucky
we're at
fan in the
Harpy
upper deck
15
for a souvenir
as well.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Rutledge onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Jays lead it 17-1. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Andrew Benintendi.
Mike Bolsinger enters from the pen to begin the frame with a
He's trying to get his
sizable
45th
lead
save of the year.
to work.
Mike Bolsinger.
Take the barrel out.
Little good to here, 3-1.
Changeup, cut fastball.
That's what it was. 3-2.
So they flash the fastball, and they flash the changeup, and then 5 is a cut fastball. Took enough off all the way out front.
Fouled off.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Dickerson, he's left with first, middle of 3, no score.
Fans, take RedSox.com with you wherever you surf by downloading the Red Sox toolbar. You'll get Red Sox news and alerts automatically and be able to access RedSox.com features from anywhere on the web. Best of all, it's free. For more information on the Red Sox toolbar, visit RedSox.com.
And Jones get his second home of the year to make it the nothing days. How many? Windsors.
Christian Bergman is on the hill on an emergency basis. And Jim, we were talking about it being a 7th-round guy. And you know what? On the plane, I said, "Have you been at the Big A?" He said, "Yeah, pitched there in high school."
Now another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. King ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh Rutledge.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Rutledge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Tapper up the line. Cano charging this one, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Catcher, Leroy Winnicott.
Now to the plate, Leroy Winnicott. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
He's familiar with the Big A. We'll leave it at that. Well,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
They don't have to drive 10 miles. They could load up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Falling for it, Carter. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind.
Rockies fans, you can join the conversation.
Digging in to try it again, Pablo Sandoval. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First delivery to him on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
And here's, the Rockcaps have now won 12 straight.
The windup and the 0-1. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Yep, one game there.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg, 1 for 4.
Yard goals. 1 and 2 on Carlos Perez. Somebody tweeted us that. I'm trying to remember what it is.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
The 1-0 delivery. And look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Digging in once again, Scott King. And I'm not sure how comfortable he may be up there, seeing as though the first two men were hit by a pitch this inning.
Breaking ball for a strike. Browns is hitting over 400 in the previous 10 ball games down in Salt Lake City.
Back up the middle. The underhanded flip to second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Cross, no, the Rockies
ready for another chance. Calvin Ayers 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Was to the ankle. That was a quick at bat. Great work so far by Berkman. He's paid 6 and he's retired all 6. We'll move on to the fourth.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
34. Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Ball 2. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg, 1 for 5. He also has 1 home run. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Second and third here, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Jenny, thank you. I can't believe that Papelbon has more saves there than Litch.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Phillies, Papelbon becomes the second pitcher to hold the all-time state mark for 2 franchises, Philadelphia and Boston.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Harper is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Yoenis Cespedes will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
That is 6 strikeouts for Hector Santiago.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Fargo in his career has hit .274 against lefties, which is the 8th highest batting average left.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch, and a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning they can't capitalize any further. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Blue Jays on top 18-1. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Strike 3.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Ready now, Jeff Bagwell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
First pitch breaking ball. He was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
Griffey Jr.
Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He went down on strikes last time up.
So Lane continues to do damage against left-handed pitching, and he has a 2-out single.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball.
At 124. Of the wedge.
And
he's contested 171.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
He struck him out.
181.
Fanned in the game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base.
86.
And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At 171. Chen at 181, and then Santiago at 186.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Standing in now, Manny Machado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
The Rockies are 3 for their first 6. If they get the feel for
Into the box now, Cal Ripken, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Sliding stop by Altuve. Got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 9th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 18-2. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Zach Putnam comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping into the box, Joe Carter. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Second base, so Stubbs comes through, and the Rockies have a 1-0 lead.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
All it takes is a couple guys to string some at-bats together.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 and count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
The thing is that for everybody, but one point is the true stuff.
Here it comes on 3-0. Swinging on 3-0, but this is chopped foul right at home plate.
I guarantee you, when Mark Stout talks to him after the ball game, he'll say that single hopefully will go for a win.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Welcome to my stream.
Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Hola.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped.
Hi, Demi. How are you today?
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
I hope you enjoyed my stream.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Way out in front. Hit hard on the ground to third. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So standing in, Pablo Sandoval. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And there's ball 2 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
First and second now, 1 man out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Mike Trout.
Even at 2-2. Here it is. Cut fastball.
Batting out was defensive by zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those
He's hitting 121 up and away.
This AB hasn't been any different.
111 up.
At the moment.
0-3 up and in. He's hitting plus the zone and negative.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he can only battle for so long. As
plus 069 away. 0 plus 98 in the middle. 0 plus 008
settling in now.
Inside. Plus 086 low away. Plus 136 low. Plus 139 low in. Vad med det was? Vad med det was?
Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead.
He looks well below the league average.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count.
League average there is 283.
At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit sharply on the ground. Sandoval fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh Rutledge.
At the plate, Josh Rutledge. He was a ground out victim last time up.
No, Tulo's going to get there. Now it's 12 in a row set down by the combination of Jordan Lyles and Christian Bergman to begin the game. We're up to the fifth inning. The Rockies.
Some banks charge fees or limit transactions when you take their cash. But with the 295 cards, you get free access to over 3,500 Scotiabank ATMs nationwide, as often as you want. Because taking out money shouldn't cost you. 1090 Forward Banking.
By the Ford Fusion, power you want, good looks too. Ford, go further. By Southwest Airlines, book your low fare now at southwest.com. By Century Link, you're linked to what's next.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Cano has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Leroy Winnicott.
Stepping into the box, Leroy Winnicott. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
He hasn't walked anybody. It's all the strikeouts. There's 8 strikeouts. There's 8 pitches in. With nobody out in the 5th inning. And this ball is lined to center field. Trout coming on. We'll get there.
Suarez will be now 1.5 games back of the Red Sox after this game. New York, who's winning, will be 30.5 games back of the Red Sox. And the Ways, they remain 37.5 games back. Ooh, Baltimore is winning 42. Baltimore will move to 19 games back.
13 minutes ago. That's great. That's great because it's still fresh in your mind.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout.
get up there as soon as I can, and I got to hit my last time.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
18-2 in tonight's game. The Toronto Blue Jays combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win. Felix Hernandez wins for the 23rd time in this one, the top total in the league. Drew Pomeranz gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. Mike Bolsinger takes the rare 3-inning save, his 45th on the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
He falls to 13 and 6.
Do something for your club and your organization, and a 30th rounder.
That's really
I mean, that just shows a lot of fortitude for the scouts to say, hey, we need to draft this guy. And also Santiago to put in the work.
By the way, he used to be known as Okaloosa Walt College.
Again,
those are the two counties. Those are two counties down there, I think.
Okaloosa is.
What was it, Walt County? Maybe Walt, Okaloosa County. Somebody from Florida will tell us who all was.
Was it Timmer?
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, Yoenis Cespedes had 3 home runs on the day, all of them solo shots, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox, 18-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. In other news from Toronto, Pablo Sandoval continued one of the greatest power-hitting seasons in history as he clubbed his 60th home run of the year yesterday. Looking at the standings, the Red Sox sit atop the American League East Division. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. And the Blue Jays are second in the division, only a game-and-a-half back. The Yanks grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 6-3. The win was their 6th in a row. As of today, the Yankees sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rays are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-2. Heading into today, the Pirates sit in 1st place in the National League's Central Division, 1 game ahead of second, while the Orioles are in 3rd place in the AL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. Cole Calhoun picked up 4 ribbies on 3 hits as the Angels downed the White Sox 11-9. At the moment, the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central, 5 games back, while the Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West, 1 game out of first. The Minnesota Twins put together 10 hits total as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-3. Looking at the standings, the Indians are leading the American League Central Division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. And the Twins are 4th in the division, 18 games out of first. The Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-2. As of today, the Royals sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 12 games behind first place, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Seattle Mariners knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-5. Right now, the A's sit in 4th place in the American League West, 13 games out, while the Mariners are 3rd in the division. They're 3.5 games back. Nick Martinez had his first victory of the year, helping the Rangers get past the rival Astros 2-0. Heading into today, the Rangers are in 1st place in the AL West, 1 game ahead of second, while the Astros are at the bottom of the division. They're 15 games back. The New York Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 6-3. Looking at the standings, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, only a game and a half back. And the Braves are 3rd in the division. They're 7 games back. The Phillies allowed only 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 12-2. At the moment, the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East. They're 15.5 games out of first, while the Nationals are atop the division. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. The Cincinnati Reds cracked 14 hits overall as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-5. Right now, the Brewers are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Javier Baez drove home 3 runs as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 4-3. It was their 7th straight victory. Heading into today, the Cardinals sit in second place in the National League Central, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. And the Cubs are third in the division, 3 games back. The Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 8-2. As of today, the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West, 19 games out of first, while the Giants are third in the division, 18 games out of first. The Miami Marlins got 12 hits in this one as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-0. At the moment, the Rockies sit in second place in the National League West Division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wild card, while the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, 11 games out of first. Rich Hill got the W while striking out 16 as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 3-0. Right now, the Dodgers are leading the National League West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Padres are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
5 of the 6 starts for Santiago. He's thrown over 100 pitches, but no more than 109 in a ball game. So he's just about at his ceiling.
2-1. Nasty slider, 2-2. Tulo at second, Arenado at first, 2-2. Next pitch, number 100 tonight for Santiago. But slider again, and this is the easy play for Freeze. That'll put the inning down. We've played 4.5 in Anaheim. The Rockies leading 1-0.
Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Stephen Wright will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the 1 or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3.
Rogers customers get it free with their Share Everything or selected night bundles.
Not a lot of offense again, but the Rockies have the only run. A run on 7 hits.
Categories. hit hard on the ground at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering
Hi, Mom.
tonight.
It
Despite
works,
that
Mom.
loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to play well towards the end of the season.
I know. I
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to do, Mom.
Determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
I'm saving the box, okay? But now there's only one thing I need to save for now.
At the plate, Jose Altuve.
Just a Versus Reality helmet for the PlayStation.
3 for 8.
And since I haven't wrecked that, because I never got a Versus Reality helmet for the PlayStation before. So that will be my very first one.
Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
So how's your day so far, Mom?
Off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive.
So now I won't be as bored, Mom.
Keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
So I guess I said there you go, since you want to continue to paint.
Into the box, Joe Carter is short, hit hard. Ripken is up with it, no problem.
Hi, Luis.
Here, one away.
Luis?
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose
I'm wide awake now, my love.
This team. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense.
Yes, I will, baby.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton has come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
And on Thursday, I'm going to buy you a pizza.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's off the green monster. And the runner from second is in to score.
I'm so in love with you, Luis.
You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the Green Monster. You get held to
and since my PlayStation works again,
you can tell everybody that one.
You could play my PlayStation as well as my Xbox on Christmas, love. Would you love that?
Here's Robbie Cano now. His career numbers against Steven
now
Knight.
you're very, very happy.
At-bats.
So you tell me that you want to stay for the Christmas party at your group home. Is that it? Okay. And it's on the 20th.
Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
25th. Oh, Luis?
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a
But he could come on the 15th, and then you could go back to your group home on the 25th, and then come back to my place. Would you like that?
The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. It was a
like he did last year.
Last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
I love you so much, Luis.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. And a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here.
I'm so in love with
In
you,
now,
Luis.
Yoenis Cespedes. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
So, what's your plans for tonight, Mike Vidal?
First delivery to him on the way. Toward the gap in right center.
Oh.
This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at
Oh,
first.
table for what?
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Oh, cool.
This doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it?
So you want
He's
T1?
getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much
If you
longer.
want to move the table, you can move my table if you want. Trying to make you do that, Luis.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey. He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
I'm so in love with you.
In now, Calvin Ayers. A swing and a shot down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Oh, I want to kiss you so much, and I want to put my penis inside of you. Woof! Meow.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In to score the runner from second. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for
I'm
runs
so
scored.
deeply in
And
love
as you
with
can see
you,
right
Luis.
there, the Blue Jays are currently best in the AL in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
So,
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But it will come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's the Blue Jays 6, Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League
I really
Baseball
hope you can
on
come
MLB
over on
Network.
Friday,
Tanner
Luis.
Roark gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one.
I think you want to come over on
Harold, any
Sunday?
thoughts?
I mean Saturday
Last
then?
outing,
Or
he
Sunday?
gave up 8 earned runs.
Oh.
8. So to me, the big thing for him is just to throw strikes, get ahead of some hitters.
Oh,
maybe
Luis?
that will knock down the other team's scoring.
Here's Mookie Betts.
How about this?
He
You can come
starts
over
the inning, and Dan, they're
after
down 6
bowling.
in the early
Wanted
going,
that?
So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Like,
Well, first
you
of
could
all,
go bowl,
I
like, I think the last day of bowling is the 17th, Luis.
When you're down by 6,
So
but
that's what,
base
so
runners
that's
are the
what
key
you
to
should
getting
do,
back
Luis.
into this one.
You should come to my place on
Leaves a slider right over the middle. Harold, as the
On
Jays
the-
take
like,
the field
you and
here
I can
tonight,
go bowling
they're looking to
on
make it 2
the
in a row
17th?
as they were winners last time out.
then
Yeah,
after
man, I'm a little worried
bowling.
about this team. I mean, the postseason is coming. We all know they're going to be there. But, man, they're playing poor baseball right now. You like to go into the postseason playing your best baseball.
You
They're
could
not doing it
then
right
after
now.
bowling, you come to my place and you could spend the rest of 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th at my place, Luis. Then you can go to your group home.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh, I thought you wanted to go to your group home's
Strike 3, and
Christmas
there's the
party
first out of
on the
inning.
25th.
Now a chance here from Fenway.
That's what I said.
Take a
Then you
look
can
at
go to your
John
group home
Farrell's
on the
starting
25th
lineup
for
for
your
him. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Your
One
party.
thing's for sure, they love what
Then you come
Mookie
back to
Betts
my place
brings
on
to
the
their offense.
25th night.
He's really had a heck
You
of a
stay
year
with
in
me
power
on the 26th,
categories,
27th, 28th,
slugging
29th,
over
30th,
500
first
coming into
and
this
second.
one.
How you like that?
That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere.
You love it?
Should be fun to watch.
Stepping in, Jeff Bagwell, currently with the third best home run
And
total
we can
on
make
the ball
love
club.
all those days if you want, my love. I'm just so excited that I got my PlayStation
Ready to
working
deliver.
again.
Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming in your direction.
Boy, right down the middle for strike two.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
One out,
I'm so
nobody
in
on.
love with you, Luis. I want to make love to you.
Grounder down the line at third. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw, and that'll be scored an infield single.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Can I make love to you too?
Stepping up now, Ken Griffey
Yes, I
Jr.
do.
As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Weapon off?
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Carter is there. He hauls it in without
So
any
what are you
trouble.
thinking about,
And there
my
are
love?
two away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
I'm thinking about you too, my love.
Designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Striding in, Mike Trout. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Oh man, you're so hot and sexy, my love.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chop foul right at home plate. His career line against Roark up until this point, 3 for 10. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I
miss
think
your
the
parents?
last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Another 0-2 coming.
Why is he not happy?
Strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox nothing.
I know, if somebody's not happy, you could, like Luis, if somebody's not happy, you don't have to be unhappy yourself,
Trying to pick
Luis.
things up where we left off. Jose Altuve
You
will
have-
lead things off as they
You
look
could
to
just
perhaps
choose to be
build on
happy,
an already
Luis.
sizable lead.
You have me in your life,
First
don't
pitch of the
you?
at-bat. A leap, but he can't bring it down.
So
Base
you
hit.
don't have to.
Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club.
I know, my love.
Stepping in and
But
ready
it
for
doesn't
another
have to
shot.
hurt, Luis.
Joe
Like,
Carter. 0 for 1
It's
for
like
him
if
here in
somebody's
this
not
one.
happy in your uniform, you don't need to cry yourself, Luis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Altuve rounds the corner and is headed home.
You mean somebody died?
Second crosses the plate.
That was a quick run right there. Back-to-back pitches, back-to-back.
It happens,
hits,
Luis.
A double and a single to drive him in. Uh-oh.
Like Luis? Am I crying because somebody just passed away, Luis? No, like I'm not crying, Luis. Am I? Like you could choose not to cry yourself, Luis, because it's not that bad, Luis.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now a swing and a deep drive
Okay, if you
to
want
left,
to.
and it ain't coming back.
Okay, Luis, if you want to cry, you can. Okay, Luis.
A long two-run homer off the bat of
Are you
Giancarlo
thinking of betting them,
Stanton.
Marlo?
So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as they push this lead up to 9 now.
I love you too,
So we'll take
Luis.
one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball
I am
out of
in
the
your life.
ballpark at an
Am I?
alarming rate. What a year.
See, he's not mad at you, Luis. Am I mad at you?
Robinson Cano will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
I know, just after you have a good cry, you can just try to calm down
And some
and just
action now in the
relax,
Boston
okay, Marlo?
bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Cano waits on the first pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
I love you so much, Luis.
Standing in now, Pablo Sandoval. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a two-run homer for Pablo Sandoval. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
He get his 62nd home of the year. Well, I'm just playing my Medic Baseball to Soul.
Two more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing.
Because I'm way behind. Well, not way behind. I'm just trying to catch up, Marlo.
Now batting.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the
I'm
pitching
so
coach just
in
looking
love
over his
with
shoulders
you,
like,
Luis.
hey, it ain't my fault.
I will kiss you big time tomorrow as well as
a swing and a shot
I
down
make
the
love
corner.
to you, okay, Luis?
And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Well, he started with Miguel Cabrera. Oh, Dios.
Striding in once again, Ken Griffey. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
I'm going to make love to you tomorrow.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
Unless you don't want me to.
On first.
Okay.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
So who's your true love, my love? I'm your, yep, and I...
0-2 count, here's the pitch. And he goes
and
the other
you're
way.
my
This
true
is
love
high
too, Luis.
and deep out to straightaway left. Benintendi is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mookie Betts. This kid came up as a second baseman, flew through the organization, tearing it up. But where are you going to go when you're blocked by Dustin Pedroia? So they moved into the outfield. I cannot believe how quick he caught on.
And
digging in to try it again. Calvin
when we stick
Ayers.
together, I will hug you, Luis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Seared down the first baseline. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 11 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping into the box.
And I'm thinking he's on right now.
And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Are you happy I'm tickling your vagina? Good.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. One away.
So who's happy now? Both of us? Good.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
And if you want to quiet my place, you can, okay, Luis?
Sandoval. You know, he's an interesting story. When he first came up, I don't know many people realize he was a catcher. Then they converted him to third base because he had those cat-like reflexes that could cover everything.
Right, my love.
He's gotten a little slower as he's gotten older, but there's still a little
Okay,
genie in the
I
ball.
love
See
you
if he
with
can
all
open.
my hearty, baby. And I'll leave
At
my
the
door
plate,
open for
Cal
you,
Ripken.
Small.
He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Like I said, when you go to
Here
bed
comes
and
the
when
first
you
pitch. Off-speed
wake up
pitch
tomorrow,
in the dirt as he
you
takes
go
it for a
to
ball.
work. Then after you go to work,
Chopped weakly to the right.
yep. So that's
That's
to
a
make you
foul
happy,
ball.
Luis.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little change up, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another
good
change
night.
up.
In front of
Bye.
the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, left fielder,
The
Andrew.
left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. So we check out how he did in
Well,
August.
Mom, I
versus
just
how
wanted to
he's
know if
finishing
you're going
off
to
the
put the
season
money
down
in
the
my
stretch here in September.
card on
Here's
Thursday.
the first pitch to him. Weak grounder back to the
Pretty
mound.
good because you said you like how clean
In
my
time, and the side is
my
retired.
floor was.
Down in
So,
order go the Red
I told
Sox.
the truth.
They trail in this one 11
I'm
to
trying
nothing.
to, Mom. So you saw that I told the truth this time. That made you happy.
Digging in once again. Bryce
Yes, sir, like I
in his
said,
career against
sometimes
this
I do
pitcher,
tell the
just a couple
truth,
of
Mom.
matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
So you can't say I tell lies all the time.
Now the pitch.
Yep.
Swing and a
Bye.
hot shot toward third. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we call him on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He's got a couple of doubles
Hi,
thus
Penny.
far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Fine, now that my PlayStation is back in working order.
From the stretch.
Oh, like I said, I just need a wire
It's out of
for
his reach and
my
into the outfield.
controller because In order for it to be charged, I need a wire.
You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
Yep. And I'm going to get my funds back, too. I get my money back, too. Because my mom said she loved how clean my place was.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Hi.
And hoping to I'm hoping this Christmas I can get...
Sub me.
Harper at second, now the pitch.
I'm hoping to get the VR helmet.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just...
That's the first reality. And once I get that, I'm going to buy Star Trek Wish Commander.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and this one is gone.
No. But I'm telling my mom. And my mom says she'll think about it.
3-run blast to deep center here. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer as the blowout continues.
Yep. And then once you retire, I would love to live with you.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is
I know. That's what I'm planning to do. Like I say, I was thinking that if once my mom gets too old to look after my money, and she transfers my funds to Trevor, and like make Trevor my public trustee with my funds, I'm thinking about there's probably no need for me to stay up here now, since my mom is probably going to be in a nursing home. Because like the nurses will be able to look after her. How about this? After you retire, you move to Barrie or Toronto. Like say, you can move next door to Michael and Dad. Would you like that? Why not? Well, I think I know why I like big cities so much. Because I was born and raised in a big city for most of my life. Why? I guess it's kind of like players. Some players may not want to sign with the New York Yankees because they don't want the paparazzi to go after them. And if they sign with a team like the Tampa Bay Rays or the Toronto Blue Jays, then they realize, the paparazzi is not after me as much. Because they realize the Jays or Rays doesn't have them as cheek that the Yankees have. So they probably think, the Jays players or the Rays players will not give me the big bucks. Barrie is smaller than Toronto, you know that. I know, but like I say, when you retire, your mom and dad might pass away. Your aunt might pass away. So, who would you have left? I know your husband, but you like I said, you can also move up to Hillbilly too, because Hillbilly is just the size of the town you're living in now. But you don't visit him as much because you said it's too big. How did I know? Is your brother married? Well, as soon as I just slept in most of the day. Yep. And Christmas is next week. No, it's this. Well, I say Christmas because I know what I'm saying about the Christmas is. I'm talking about the Christmas holidays. Because next week, I believe the schools are off for 2 weeks, starting next week. Yep. Because I remember that when I was working at Arc Industries, I usually get, like, say, the 2 Fridays before Christmas is the last day of work. Then Arc is closed, like, say, from, like, say, if Arc was still open this year, my last day at Arc would be the 15th. Then I have the 16th of December off all the way to January 2nd or 3rd. How about next week? Are you working next week? But like I said, with me, I'll be off next week. And then I'll be off the following week, and then I'll be off for 3 days the week after that. Yep. That's because the Arctic air is in Ontario right now. I know, but unfortunately, right now it's invading Ontario. But like I said, if I might decide to move down to your town, depending on what the weather forecast is like and what kind of frost ice I have. I would also like you and me to live in Toronto too. Why not? But I definitely know that you probably don't want to live in Oklahoma City. You know why? Not only is it too big, but they are very famous for severe storms. So I don't think you want that. And Derek Jeter is now the Chief Executive Officer of the Florida Marlins. And I'm surprised at that because why didn't he become the Chief Executive Officer for the New York Yankees? So why did he pick Marlins over the Yankees? Because when he was a player, he said to the Yankees, I want to be a Yankee for life. Yeah, as a player. Meaning that he doesn't want to be traded to another team, and he won't even sign with other teams when he becomes a free agent, because he will just keep on signing with the Yankees. Now, after he retired, he decided he wanted to be the Chief Executive Officer for the Marlins. So, I think if I was Jeter, I would have probably been trying my hardest to work in the front office with the Yankees. Okay, have a nice, or I hope you have a nice day, and you can call me back if you want. Okay. Bye. I can't believe it.
Angels do not have a hit. Jordan Lyles had to leave after 1 inning. Albert Pujols hit a line drive off the back of his hand. They haven't completed X-rays as of yet, or if they have, we don't have the results. Lyles was hopeful that it was just a severe bruise. Christian Berkman's been outstanding in relief, and he starts out Freed with a changeup for a strike.
Center fielder number 35,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
The difference between Santiago and Bergman, not only velocity, but Bergman just pounding the strike zone. 34 pitches, 26 for strikes. And 3 pitches, see you later.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Dan Holmes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And I had been backing up Swifty, so I kind of did everything that year.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
I like that description he uses for himself, kind of a mutt. Guys, he told me that Don Baylor made that decision.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
To Seattle the day before.
Well, there's the first hit of the night for the Angels, and it'll be a double for Eric Ibar. And now Ibar's going to try to move up, throw to third, out at third base. Tulowitzki to Arenado, bad move.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit out to short. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Well, they've been roping the ball all over the yard, and this one didn't get hit that hard. Just a little bloop that fell in. But, man, everything they hit is falling. This club is hot right now.
Well done defensively by the Rockies. The Angels did get their first hit of the night. It was in the 6th inning.